Guys, I'm just going to give you a quick rundown of my boat. Start off with, I got a 15 horse Johnson. It's an oldie but goldie. I think it's a 1990. It's either 89 or 90. The guy told me 89, but I believe the numbers pop up as 90. Just a simple 800 gallons per hour bilge pump. I had a 400, I believe, in there at one point, and it burned up within a year. This one's actually lasted right at a year now. It's still going. This is where I keep my tools. I keep my scissors, my pliers, and my knife right there where I can get to it. My rod rack I just mocked up out of a piece of galvanized pipe. My rope I just keep bundled up right here because it's pointless to try to roll it up and wrap it up. It takes too much time. I just keep a regular old school life jacket. Of course, I got a rod holder here on the front and on that side on the front as well. My buddy that wanted some catfish, I got you. I got my cooler in here now. I'm not gonna leave it. Of course, I keep my battery charged up even when I'm not fishing. I usually charge it up a couple days before. My gas tank's in the front. I put these flotation pods on, which I just mocked up with the 2-inch foam board. It's 2 layers, and I just put some peel and seal, which is peeling off. It never really sealed, but that foam is some tough stuff, so I don't really worry about it much. Just a cheap $100 trolling motor. It's a Minn Kota, just a 30-pound thrust. It's nothing special. It's actually, I've had to take the back off and work on it a little bit, clean some rust out. And since I took the back off, this is now reverse, which I have a lot of reverse speeds, and my fastest speed is 2 on forward. Yeah, forward. Piranha Max 4. It's just a 2D sonar. Tells me the depth and the water temp. It's really all I need. A little made up camera stand here. It's yeah, PVC. It wobbles like crazy in the wakes, especially if my camera's up there. But I've got to figure something out to stiffen that up a bit. Got to keep that on the boat. My fire extinguisher kind of holds that in the boat. Anchor system on the front to make it easy for me. Instead of haggling with an anchor, I literally just take this, grab it, flip it over the front, and I've got just one pulley there. I tried moving this pulley out just to hold the rope away from the boat, but it will not pull worth a crap. I literally struggle to pull it up that way. But kind of letting it free swing. When I pull on it, it pulls back. Just cut some copper pipe in there as a spacer, a bolt, folded up some aluminum, and yeah, that's my anchor system. It's just a mushroom anchor, 15 pound, but it does the trick for most things. Of course, you got to have your nav lights. Got to have nav lights. My spotlight's on the front so I can see going down the river in the dark. It's an old boat. These are cheap lights off of Amazon, I believe. It was like 25 bucks for 2. Couldn't beat it. So yeah, all this is controlled. Of course, my fish finder is actually hardwired in. I did have it over here. That's my little sonar picture. It's just a boat with a sonar. That was my fish finder switch, but then I would keep hitting my switch by accident with my heel, which I do on here all the time. But yeah, just a cheap Amazon game box. I think it was like 35 bucks. Comes with a 5 volt 1 amp and a 5 volt 2.1 amp charger for your phone or GoPro, whatever you got out there on the water. But it's got a voltage meter. It tells me my voltage, which is crucial. And these buckets, this is where I keep, it's also my cutting board. It's kind of where I keep my boat essentials. I keep my wrench in there for my battery, a couple of boat plugs, little stubby Phillips and a nut driver, and got some miscellaneous stuff in there just in case I need anything out there on the water. Wire nuts and just crap that's been in my pockets. A lot of 1/4-inch screws, some little gaskets that I'll probably never use in the boat, but yeah, some extra washers. That's the line I use. Slime line, 40 pound. That's some good stuff. Get your hands on some. And no, I'm not sponsored by Slime Line, by Catch the Fever. I just like their stuff. This is my bait cooler. I cleaned it out. Cleaned it out to get it ready for some Gizzard shad. You don't need a big cooler, you just need, I mean, most bait, a lot of people change their baits like every 15-20 minutes, and I'm like, man, that's just a huge waste. My 6-foot cast net, which needs to be repaired because the last time I went out, you can probably see, well, you might not be able to see because it's a net, but I tore it pretty good there. But yeah, I usually hang my cast net, and I've got a new cast net coming in today. Instead of a 6-footer, I'm upgrading to an 8-foot. But yeah, all this is riding on a 1974 Little Dude trailer. And you'll see here in my last video, which was me doing a little bit of maintenance on here. This tire is really chewed up. I ordered a new one. Something happened with FedEx. They didn't even pick up the tire. It was supposed to be here yesterday. Which would have been on, actually it was supposed to be here Wednesday, and it's now Friday, so I switched the tire around and we're just gonna roll with it. It was wearing on the inside like this, so since I flipped it around, I've got some fresh tread on the inside. I don't even know what the PSI was before I took this tire off, but I've got them both now at 20 PSI, which might even be too much, honestly. I don't see any flex in that tire. So I might put these down to like 15 PSI, and that might have been the problem. This is my old 76 F100, and yes, she runs. I haven't drove it in probably a year, but I do fire it up every now and then. Got to show you the inside real quick. Hopefully a wasp doesn't fly out of here. Yeah, just, you know, red and black. Oh, there's my life jacket. I was wondering where that went. Well, we can take the crappy orange one out, and then we can put the crappy new one in. It's all sun faded. I'd rather wear that one. They're much more comfortable. I'd say comfortable. They're not really comfortable at all, but we'll throw that on out of here and just tuck that one up in there. Yeah. Yeah, you know, boat stuff. But that's pretty much gonna wrap it up. We're going fishing in the morning. Yeah, we're going fishing. We're going to Clarksville. So I'll see you when I get there.